Okay, so I watched a video yesterday where they said that not many people were joining up to the army, and that kind of inspired me to want to join up to the army. And oh my god, that form was the most. That was stressful. That was very, very, very stressful. And I myself was thinking of just giving up halfway through because none of the buttons were working. The first one aggravated me because there was a big, big, big long list of all the different religions, but goddess religion was not on it. And I don't know what all the others were. It was all these different sectors of religion, but goddess worship was not there. So that put me in stress. And then the second one was filling out your education, but it just said type the name, the location, or the or the what's it, the postcode. I don't who knows the postcode of the school they went to 20 years ago. I mean, that's even that is just stressful. If people have had a horrible shitty childhood, they don't want to be remembering shit like that. They don't want to be remembering where they went and what happened to them. They want to be forgetting about it, and then to have to remember the postcode. I don't know what the postcode is, okay, I could look it up, but you have to type it in, and then you have to kind of expect some sort of pop-up to come up, and you're supposed to, no pop-up was coming up. Half the time when I was clicking on it, when I clicked on the scroll bar, it wasn't even allowing me to type most of the time. And then it started saying you have to I can't remember what it was. There was other things about what type it was, but it didn't say the big long list. There was NVQ. I don't know. I think NVQ. I don't know what was on there. There's just a big long list. There was a gigantic long list of things on there, and there's some things that saying whereabouts is this, and then I had like a whole list of all the different countries around the whole world. It was like England. I'm from England. I mean, why would it? This form is too complicated. If people are not signing up, it's probably because they're finding that the buttons won't press. And I typed in interior design from this university. It said the dates didn't match, and then I had to. They did. I don't know. It was not working. And then I went back and I pressed form, and it said that. I hadn't filled out a degree. I hadn't filled out any education, so I put in another one, and I tried to find which word. It doesn't recognise that school, and then it. I wasn't able to work it. The buttons were not working. The scroll was not coming up. It wasn't letting me type certain things in. And when it came to selecting which degree it is, it became incredibly confusing because it's just like it's an A level. A level wasn't even on that list. And there was GCSE, but there was always these little brackets as to different types of GCSE. I don't even know there was different types of GCSE. I just thought there was O level, the GCSE, and A level. And what happens about the O level? My mum did O levels. I didn't see that one on the list either. And there was all these different ones where I did see A level in sort of a bracket, but it was under the Welsh community. Why is this relevant? I do not understand. If you're trying to get people to join the army, and if they haven't been to school for 20 years, why are you trying to get them to fill out information about their school? It's past. It's like you think that the schooling is so important to how a person is. I remember nothing from my school teachings. What they've done in recent years is more important than what they've done in 20 years. Calm down. But yeah, if you're not getting people signing up to the army, it's because they're trying to press all these buttons that don't work, and then trying to fill out the form only to find, you haven't filled in your education. I put in 1 degree, and then I tried putting more in, and then I had to match it up with the false information of schools that I put in, because I was literally just trying to press something that worked. I was trying to get something in the boxes so that the red line wouldn't keep showing, because the red line kept showing and I couldn't seem to type the right information. I don't know. But if you're not getting people signing up to the army, I think it's because your website doesn't work. Signing up to the army, why do you want to join? What's the reason? Give your religion. In fact, don't bother even going into different specifics. Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Sikh. Just basic, not a big long line where you have to spend 20 minutes just reading through all these different sectors. And why is that relevant? I don't know, but that whole thing stressed me out. And if people aren't signing up to the army, it's probably because they're just thinking this is a load of shit, and I don't want to sign up to something that's so. If you're a 50-year-old and you want to join the army, you can't remember. How are you supposed to remember all the details? I could not remember what degree I got. I tried to type in English, but then it had to make me type in something else at the bottom, and English wasn't on that list, so I had to so I typed in art because I found something. There was a thing that said art, and then I was like, well, that doesn't. I couldn't do that. I could not figure out how to work that form. So if people aren't filling it out because they can't fill out the form, well, I had that difficulty. So